Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, September 12th. I feel a little tired today because I have a bad habit of staying up later than I should to finish up watching whatever is current that I'm interested in watching. I need to cut it at a certain time so I can get enough rest to begin my next day at work. So anyways, yesterday I had to go to St. Pete for my semi-annual physical exam. And basically what me and my doctor do is we go over the blood lab results from the previous week. And in doing so, I discovered that my hemoglobin is too low. Now, when I say hemoglobin, what do I mean by that? It means that my iron is low. I'm not a big red meat eater. So, if I'm not a big red meat eater, and red meat contains a lot of iron, then I need to get that source of that iron from a source. Usually it's going to be red meat, broccoli, some greens, and I don't eat a lot of broccoli. I don't eat a lot of spinach. I don't eat a lot of green vegetables. Spinach and broccoli are one of those vegetables that's high in iron, and I don't eat none of those. And I skip red meat. Even though I'm bringing some red meat to work today, it's part of my diet meal that I buy from Healthy Choice. It's not a lot of red meat, so I should be taking a iron supplement if I'm not going to be eating a lot of iron-enriched foods. So that being said, everything else in my lab was okay. Some things were borderline, like my cholesterol level should not be above 200, okay? But it was 203, which he said is not really bad, but your cholesterol is one of those things that could cause a stroke, or heart disease. So last night when I came home, I hadn't eaten anything all day to begin with. I was gone. And when I was at my doctor's appointment after the discussion and talking about my blood work and what they found, my sugar was a little bit on the high side. I am what they call pre-diabetic. That means that I'm at the cusp, or I'm at the edge of going into that area where I could be considered a diabetic, but I'm not. So I know what I have to do. I know the foods I'm eating that's causing that. I tend to binge on ice cream, and most ice cream do have a lot of sugar. So that's one way of getting diabetic or raising your blood sugar. So the other way that you could raise your sucrose level or your sugar level is by consuming a lot of carbohydrates. Most carbohydrates will convert to sugar, which can raise your levels, which can put you over where you need to be concerning being pre-diabetic or diabetic. So I quit eating breads about a month ago, and I think I'm starting to see my vision getting a little bit better on my left side. Okay, so I've eliminated bagels. I've eliminated raisin bread about a month ago. Raisin bread about 3 weeks ago, actually, to be honest with you. But several months ago, I was on a bagel binge, and that's a lot of carbohydrates right there. So that's gone. The other thing I did was I've eliminated my ice cream. I do have like a half a gallon left, and I had some last night, but it was probably less than a half a cup. So I don't want to throw it out. So I'm not going to eat as much as I was. After that's finished, I'm not going to have ice cream in my house. I know that sounds harsh to myself and also to other people who can control their intake, because I obviously can't if I'm in this situation. Before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those people just watching my channel for the first time. If you see something here that resonates with you or a discussion that I'm having, please consider on subscribing. I'll be right back with more.
I'm not suggesting anything so complicated.
So last night, well, first of all, let me go back to St. Pete. After my physical exam was done, he listened to my heart. He says it sounds strong. He did check my reflexes, check my breathing. He looked at my my blood panel that I had done last week, and it was okay. These are things I can manage to increase because some numbers were too low. Okay, they were too low. My lipids were good. My liver enzymes were good. My kidney function is all working good, despite the fact that I take my prescriptions orally twice a day for a long time. When you're taking prescription orally, you got to make sure that you're cleansing your kidneys. You have to drink a lot of fluid. Okay, and the best fluid you can drink, of course, is water. A lot of water. I bought a powdered tea mix that I put into my water drinks just to give a flavor. But the bulk of the fluid I'm drinking is water, and a slightly flavored with a peach tea drink in powder form. So anyways, after my health checkup was done, I decided that it's a great time to change my oil in my car, because I only have Midas change my oil. Okay, and when I was down there, it was about the time that I changed my oil, and I did that. I also had them rotate my tires, but before they did that, they balanced each wheel on the machine and they rotated them into place in my vehicle. So I killed two birds with one stone, and that was good. I got to take care of my car like I take care of myself, because if I don't take care of myself, then I can't go to work to do the things that I need to do in my life so I can have a life. And if I don't take care of my car, then I don't have a means of getting to work so I can create some income. Like I said, guys, this is a twofold here, because I can't take advantage of anything that I'm taking advantage of if I don't have any health. Because if I don't have my health, then I don't have a retirement that I'm looking forward to in about 5-6 years tops. Okay, 5-6 years tops. So that's that. Everything, there's a reason for everything of what we do in life. We don't do anything for nothing. Right now, I don't think a couple of my associates are totally 100% happy with me. You see, yesterday, for me to go to my physical semi-annual, I had to take yesterday off, okay? I had to drive to St. Pete. Was it worth driving all the way back to work a few hours? No, because it was paid for. I took a sick day, and therefore they paid me my 8 hours, and I went. I did tell my boss about it, but it was too late. I told him too late because I totally forgot I had an appointment. And my job, they do scheduling 3 weeks out. So at my next appointment in 6 months, I have to put my notice at work before they schedule me for work, because they do it in 3 weeks prior. So if they have prior notice, then I won't have a problem. But right now, a couple of people are not going to be happy with me because they did have to work alone. I don't know what kind of day they had yesterday, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's not my problem if I'm not there. So anyways, I'm just happy today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I had a short week because I had to go to my doctor's appointment. And that's it. I'm just hoping I have a good day today. And I hope that they're glad to see me at work if they had a tough day yesterday. Sometimes you have to be gone to be appreciated. Sometimes, even if you're gone, you're still not appreciated. But yeah. Right now, I'm just looking forward to my vacation coming up in 6 weeks. And I'm looking forward to getting back some privacy and independence when my roommate leaves. She's going to be gone in about 2 weeks. And everything right now, knock on wood and keeping my fingers crossed for her, that her house buying process goes off without a hitch. But whether it does or it doesn't, she's still going to be leaving in 2 weeks, because if it falls through last minute, then she's going to be moving back to Delaware to be with her boyfriend. So best of luck to them, especially her. It was a really good experience having her here, and it gave me a chance to look and see in the future would I want a roommate. And right now I don't think I do, but you know, everybody benefits from someone. Hey, she gave me an extra $1,600 I use for something. And also, she was company. She wasn't that bad. There were some issues that I had to resolve with her, and we got those issues resolved. But sometimes you got to move in with someone to find out if having a roommate is for you. For some people, it's okay. For most, it's not. Some people don't want to give up their liberty, their privacy, number one, to have a roommate in, unless they're really, really desperate that they need that extra income to help them with whatever challenges financially that they're facing. So everybody has a reason to and not to. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for you right now at this minute. I'm going to go in and get ready to begin my day here. And I'll touch back with you later on to talk about how my day was at my job briefly. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you guys have a nice day.